Jenny. Adelaide says, Jenny, mine is still on its way because I had that accident and couldn't do anything for some days. Fell behind for weeks. But I didn't forget you. That's good. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? Please tell me it's not frozen. I'm going to be so upset if it's frozen. I died. Of course I did. I don't understand why it's doing that. Well, you saw my phone was also not loading, so what all did you miss? So that means I need to watch on my phone, so that way I know if I die, right? I died. And thank you for letting me know. So the question is that a second one? Did it like restart? Yeah, it restarted. Okay, that's fabulous. Because it does. It does hate me. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Like, there's nothing else open. There's nothing else running. No Discord, no Messenger. It is literally Restream is the only internet-y thing running on my computer. Hold on one second. Because I think my kid's playing Xbox down there. I'm going to ask her if her internet cut out. Gremlins. Aw, Pam says, but we don't. You love me. Okay. I want to play with stencils. And I want to play with embossing folders. I think it would be fun to make a stencil-y goodness, right? And then emboss it. I don't have a ton of the Simon Hurley embossing folders. But we have enough. We have a no. So yeah, so it's lagging. So the internet is lagging. I'm gonna contact them again because here's our newest embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? This, you know what? I think we're gonna use this one. This one says Damask, and then we're gonna do a plain stencil that we think would look good behind that. Okay. So that is still rolling. That's good. Do we want... That might be fun. Or the zebra. I haven't used the zebra one yet. Ooh, let's do this one. Because what I'm thinking might be fun. Ooh, throwing things around is always fun. Thank you. Thank you, my lovelies. So what if we did... What if we did some black hole paper? Because we love the black hole paper, right? I actually have a... I don't know what happened to this one, but we have the back side. So we're going to use this. We're going to use a sheet that's already been used. We're going to... I don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to try it. I don't know. We never know until we do it, right? And we have stuff roly-poly. We're going to use Limelight. The new Limelight. Soda. I need the soda. We're going to get that. We're going to get our Scraper D tool, which we did put our Scraper D tools there. we're gonna, oh, guys, I'm excited. I ordered the Ulta New sticky mats in the big size, the 9 by whatever 14. I'm excited, and we want to thank Anna Moret for putting funds in the account so that we can get the big sticky mats. Is that upside down? I don't even think it really has an upside down anymore. Okay, so we're gonna get our Limelight in. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna leave it to dry, which hopefully won't take long, and then we'll run it through the embossing folder. And while this is drying, we'll do some more stencil-y goodness, because we gotta let things dry. You see that? So pretty, so pretty. Put a little bit more down there. You can always add extra. Start up at a higher angle, and then as you come across, to plop it down. Scrape, plop. But you don't have to push too terribly hard, okay? I'm kind of looking at this with these. I think I'm going to leave this imperfect. We're going to see how this turns out like this. And then our extras right back into the jar. Look at that. Linda. Ooh, sorry, hiccups. Linda G, hello, hello. Now, I'm going to hold it here in the corner as I lift this side, because you don't want to be lifting here and have it shimmy down here, okay? Because we want it to lift in one fell swoop, and sometimes we got to get a hold of it. So I'm holding, and then get a grip. Get a grip. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. So we're gonna set this over there to dry. Limelight. Oh, I love it. And then we're gonna send it through the embossing folder. It may or may not look great. We won't know until we're done. And that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Paper towel. Paper towel. Select a size. We select a square. Select a square. Now, you can clean, because you can clean your paste with a microfiber towel. If you wash your towel right away and get the paste off your towel, it'll be hunky-dory, fine and dandy. However, I don't wash right away, so it dries. And it will stick to it because, well, it's a porous surface. Fabric is porous, right? So it seeps in and does all the things, and it will crustify. It will crustify. And I had that upside down, but we don't mind. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna get my little scrubber just to help me out today. This is a little silicone kitchen scrubber. I found them. They was hiding, but we found them. Our little silicone kitchen scrubber. It helps with the stencils because it's not rough, and oddly it doesn't like get stuck in the spaces, right? It's really nice. That one is almost toast, but we can leave it to dry and wipe up some more if we wanted. Now, does it have to be perfectly clean to use it again? No. But you do want the chunks out from in between. And this one is super, I got chunks in there. So we're going to try and get the chunks out of there. Because this has got some pointy areas, and so the paste gets into those points. Those are the areas you need to really pay attention to, not the surface area per se. But, and then we get a fresh one. Fresh. And of course, if you have a sink in your craft room, you just go over to the sink, use your little scrubber under some running water, and it's even easier. I don't have the luxury of a sink in here. Jenna! I think we need an updated craft room tour. I can do that. It's not fabulous in my craft room, but it works for me. This is crafting on a budget-ish. But we can. And you guys, we're going to talk about it and jinx everything. But my monitor hasn't shut off. So if it shuts off, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I've separated the power consumption. It was all on one outlet. All but like 2 things was on one outlet. So the computer, the monitor, and one light are now on the other outlet, and then everything else is on this outlet, only because not everything else is run at the same time. One of the lights, the fan, you know, the printers, they're not always on. So hopefully we solved our computer shutting off and problem, because it was a nightmare. Always shutting down. It was stress. I got my jingle jangles on today. We got some Halloweeny jingle jangles. Yeah. We all look at those designer rooms with the matchy and the samey and the cutesy wootsies. I can't afford that. One, I wouldn't want it in white. I don't want a white sterile craft room. But I like the bins and the boxes and things. I would just want them black and green. That's what I would want. Anyways, let's get another stencil. Stencil! So that was the zebra stencil from Simon Hurley, and that one was with the animal prints, I do believe. Animal prints, you get the one zebra and then the one giraffe, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm thinking I want to do the geode. Let's do some hearts on the geode. Geode? I might be saying that wrong. Just bear with me. Okay, we're going to get our tiny hearts. This is an older stencil. And then we're going to get the embossing folder that we have buried, because that's what we do. Embossing folder. We have the Geo quilt. Yeah, Geo quilts. Because I think it would be fun if we could get some of these hearts into the little quilting pieces. The animal prints are cute, aren't they? And we're going to get some Simon Hurley Stark White. Oh, man. Another one of my thingies. Please hold. I got to fix these stupid labels. The labels are not sticky enough, which I understand. I guess if you're putting it in a book and you want to reuse it, blah, blah, blah. You don't want it to stick forever. But I would like them to just stick. You know, they don't stick. So we're going to add some more stick to them. I need these to stick. And we moved our scissors. We moved our scissors to make way for more Simon Hurley inks. If you guys were hanging out with us yesterday during Watercolor Wednesday, if you were hanging out with us on Watercolor Wednesday, Simon Hurley popped in. And we were talking about the inks. Biddy Penny was singing his praises because she's in love with the Stellar ink pads. He said next month. He said next month. I'm just saying, that's what he said, next month. So I had to make room because I don't have room. I don't have room for the re-inkers. I'll make room. I make room. I'm on a budget. I just happen to be spending in the 2026. No, don't go into the 2026 monies. Yes, it's so nice of you to do his shopping for him. He's so funny. Okay, I gotta put my label back on here. My stupid label's falling apart. I gotta know what the papers are, and I figured I'd put these on because I have them sitting like this, and so you can't see this, but you can see this. And so I was hoping that would work. And then we're gonna get our Simon Hurley. And Simon Hurley is yellow only because they did not have green. These came in green, but those did not. Oh, this is, that's a watercolor. We don't want the watercolor. We want the stark white. Stark white. Ruth Meisner! I don't know why I want to put an N in there. I do apologize. It's Miser. M-I-S-E-R. Miser. And that's even if that's how that's pronounced. But there's no N. Sorry. I like to throw in letters just because. Because we can do whatever we want. Okay, so I got my stark white cardstock. We have this. And we're going to try something. Will it work? I have no clue. But we're going to try it because we made them and we need to use them. We're using Huge Vibe. Huge Vibe. Anyways, we're using our Stellar ink pad that we made. And I ran it this way so we could get all the colors in. And it's not going to do what I want it to do. Okay, it's all right. We're going to revisit this differently. So, we're going to use the back side of this because it's not going to do what I want it to do. But we're going to get it to do something interesting. Don't worry. We'll still make it work, right? Okay, that should be a big enough area for this. No, we need to come down just a little bit more. Oh, look, and we flipped it. We flipped it, flopped it. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Well, you are better than a lot of people to pronounce my last name. Well, that's really saying something because I mess up quite a bit. Okay, so this is not going to be the way I want, but we'll do it. We inked the stencil. I know, what? And we're going to pick the stencil up because we did get it wet. We're going to clean this up so it doesn't wind up in our paper. Okay, and then we're going to set this in that. We missed some spots, but it's okay. I think it still looks really nice. It's not what I wanted to do for the other. Use your blender brushes to get ink off the stencils. We could. I'm just gonna do, we just did this. It's fine. And it's kind of neat how we swapped it. So we have the purple red through there. But look it, isn't that pretty? Isn't it pretty? I like it. So, but that's not what we want. That's not what we want. We're gonna do, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're still gonna do tiny hearts. However, Mr. Simon Hurley. Hello, sir. Okay, we're gonna go. We need more Stark White cardstock because it's a thicker paper and it blends really nice too, you guys. And you'll see, we're gonna do some blendies since it didn't come out exactly. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. It's fine. We're gonna get that on there. Now this one's an older stencil, so if we put it down one way, it's gonna peel the stuff. So we just kind of, it's fine though. It's fine. The new stencils, you don't have to worry about. You can put them down any way you want. But let's straighten this out just a little bit, because I do want it to look halfway decent. We want it to look like we knew what we were doing, even though we didn't. If you know what I mean. There we go. I know, right? Simon Hurley literally could be my kid, because my oldest kid just turned 21, and Mr. Simon Hurley, sir, is only 23. It's crazy. We're gonna get our Stellar ink pads because they drop the color really thick, really fast. Okay. So we're gonna go with Bee Sting. I need to label these a little bit. I'm sorry. Stupid stink bug. I am not scared of stink bugs. I'm scared of other legged creatures, but until my brain figures out what it is that's flying off of the shelf, we assume that it's the other. Where'd he go? Oh, he's trying to get back in with the other inks. You can't be with my inks, sir. Heathen. Linda says you can be my kid, right? Maddie says it too. You guys are funny. Oh, ooh, that one stunk. Ugh, that one's stinky. We got some Leda Gata. We got some Clear Skies. Orange. We need an orange, which would be Guppy. And then our purple. 100% juice. Right? Is that everybody? I think we have everybody. Oh, we gotta go green. Okay, and then we get our ink blending brushes. We need a red one. Oh wait, is this one? I forgot. No, that is not. We changed them. I forgot. Everybody's got their own brush now. There's Bee Sting. Is it necessary? No. But are we doing it anyways? You betcha. There's Guppy. Clear skies. Later Gator. That is not Later Gator. Overzealous. Later Gator. 100% juice. That's Crown Me. Triple Berry. I think you're 100% juice, but I think, oh, it's on there. I think we got everybody. No, we forgot. We forgot the Shooting Star. Pam would be upset with me. Shooting Star, that's where you are. I find it hilarious. Oh, no, we read that. Oh, guess not since you squished him. I feel like there's a comment in there that I missed. Oh, he'll probably head to T's house. See, that comment didn't make it over there. It didn't make it over there. Yeah, he's not traveling anywhere. And T does not like a stinky bug. She would do lots of screamies. Okay, we're going to do, I can't get enough of rainbows these last few days, you guys. I don't know. Rainbows are glorious. And if you don't want to see a rainbow, well, you do it in your colors. Today we're doing Tiny Heart Rainbow. And we're going to load this sucker up. We're going to go pretty heavy in its line, and then we're going to feather it out. Okay, pretty heavy, feather out. Where it's feathered out, we're going to lay the next color on, which would be Guppy. We're doing Guppy, Guppity Guppity, Uppity Guppities. We're going to do it heavy and then feather it out. 1 or 2 hearts, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to get our yellow. It is a bright and vivid yellow. So if you guys are curious, Shooting Star is an awesome yellow. All the colors are phenomenal. I'm just... You guys, you gotta experience them to experience them, you know? We're gonna go heavy and then feather out. I just feel like doing it at an angle. I hope you guys don't mind. You can do your rainbow any way you want, but this is mine. Don't come at me. Green. We're going for some Lady Gator. Mary Alice. I am so sad. I'm happy you're here, but I'm so sad, Mary Alice. I did the most boneheaded thing in the universe. So bonehead. And I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know. It just, you gave me that pin, the skull pin. And I put it, oh, you know what? We're not going to have room for 100% juice. That's all right, though. Sorry, juice. Clear skies. And, yeah. Oh, no, we'll make the blue. Oh, we will! We'll have enough room. And we're going to feather it out. But I washed the pin. So, yeah. I ruined my skull pin because I washed it. It is not washer machine friendly. It, yeah, so you can see it's very dull. And odd thing, right? It ate away some of the, UV resin, and then it got wet on the inside, and so yeah, I washed it. That's what I did. I washed it. I'm not happy. But I am happy that we get a little bit of purple on here. Look. Pam, don't look. But you guys, look. It's got glitter in it. Look at this juice. 100% juice. Right there. Look it. Are you guys ready to see this? The peel and reveal. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, it's not washer machine friendly. Not meant for the wash. Okay, so we have this. I need to put these inks aside. Keep the lid on and try not to stick your finger in it. But you know, we're gonna set these aside because we may make another rainbow. We may make another one. I don't know. Or we may swipey swipe because that makes beautiful. But look it. I love that. I think we will emboss this just to see. I don't know which one though. You'll have to hang around and find out. Let me put some stuff away because we gotta get our Cuttlebug. We're gonna set this in here. We're gonna set that in there like so. Probably not all the way to the top because we want some pattern in there. So we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna get our Cuttlebug because that is what I use for my embossing folders. And then you get I think you get, does it get the C plate or the B plate? I can't ever remember. I've been thinking about re-resining it to see if that'll help. C plate, ANC, AMC. That was a thing back in the day. AMC. Is AMC still around? American Movie Collection. ACM, American Classic, I don't know. Oh, that's really nice, but I don't know how I feel about that. It's cool, but I don't see the geode enough. Let's roll something on top. Let's roll some beautiful bean footage right over the top. We need this little guy, and then we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Something shiny. Since it's all Simon Hurley stuff, we're gonna do crocodile tears. Crocodile tears. Look at this. We have, you guys, clean before you put things away. Because air is gonna get in there if the seal is not good. You guys, but I'm messy. I just do. I do as I say, not as I do. We're going for the solar paste because solar paste is kind of transparent in the thinner states, right? So we're gonna put a little bit of that down, and then we're just gonna, isn't that pretty already? We're gonna try and get a nice smooth-ish texture, and then I'm not pushing. I know it looks like I'm pushing, but we're not. We're just letting the things do its thing. Oh, that's better. See, and then it gets that geo quilt to shine just a little. Yeah, that's what it needed. That's what it needed. You guys, talking is hard. I don't even know. Okay, so that went well. We're happy for that. Happy camper, happy camper. Look it. And then when it dries, it's going to be extra shiny. But see, the solar paste is basically a clear-ish base. And I say ish because it does have a tint to it. It's a very light tint, but it leaves it, oh, I ran over it a few too many times. It actually pilled the paper a little bit, but don't worry, it'll dry. It'll be fine. But you can still see through it. Like, there's paste, but you can still see that it's green underneath. So, yes. So we're going to set that aside. While this is still out, let's add a teeny bit of water just to get this rolling again. And then I'm just going to roll it on here prior, just to use it up. Because it will pull some mica. Okay? It's very faint. But you can see that even the thinnest layer is going to give some shine. So we have a little bit of shine on this, which I'm really digging. And then we're going to throw it through. Which one are we going to throw it through? Don't throw it through the window. Ooh, I think we should do this one. The plaster one. Yeah, let's do this one. But we got to dry this. I'm just going to set it aside for a second. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup, and we'll check our other project that we had waiting on us. Let's get our paper towel because we don't want to crustify our rag. Water cleanup. If it's a little crusty on there, you can use your scraper tool. You can use that silicone scrubber that we have. I mean, it is easy cleanup, you guys. You just gotta, this one was a little thin and it dries fast. The thinner the application, the quicker it dries. There we go. Now we got it all cleaned up. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's grab a cuddle bug and we're gonna grab this. We're gonna see just a little bit longer because it's still really cool to the touch. Okay, which means there is a little bit of water still in there. And we don't want it to stick in our embossing folder, but that is Limelight on some distressed black heavy stock, the black hole paper. So that one's almost ready. We'll get Cuttlebug up here. We'll check this one more time. See, this one's almost dry too because we ran it through really thin, really thin. Okay, so there's that. We're going to use that for that one. I'm still debating what we should do for... What should we do? What should we do? We're gonna get that on there for our plaster. You know, the wood texture might be really interesting with this. I don't know, But I feel like that's where we're gonna go. And we're gonna push our luck. I should probably wait, but I have the patience of a racing snail. Do they have patience? I don't know. They probably get very frustrated because they want to go fast and they cannot. So yeah, I guess I would have the patience of a racing snail. Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at, you guys, look at that. It looks like frosting, because we rolled the solar paste on uber thin, and so it gave this weird texture, right? Because we rolled it on. We didn't brush it on, we didn't spatula it, we rolled it on, which gives it a nice weird texture. And then we sent it through the plaster, which doubles as frosting. Let's face it, it looks like frosting, but look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I like that. Hannah, hello. Thank you for popping in today. The problem with taking my iPad around the house while doing my chores is I don't always remember where I set it down. Sorry, Pam. Yeah. I'm over here, though. I don't follow the sound of my voice. At least I'm still talking. It would be terrible if I was just silent for like 30 minutes and you're like, say something. She'd be texting me, girl, say something. Hannah says that embossing folder is my fave. She uses it so much. Yeah, look it. Oh, I just, the texture of the rolled on solar paste, and we use crocodile tears, which is a green mica in it. I wish you guys could see this, because like when I tip it, it's green. Like you can really see the green mica over all the colors. It's pretty. Trust me, it's pretty. But let's do the other one we were gonna do. We did that one, and then at the beginning we put Limelight, the new neon color. This is not dry. It's not dry. We may have some issues, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because we love to push our luck. We love to push the luck. Oh, and speaking of luck, you guys, life is hard, right? You do the things, you forget to do the things, and why? Okay. Why is that one not doing? You know what it is. It's the paper. Heavy stock is heavier than the stark white, so it is like adding a shim. So it's really, woo, it's a cranker. It's a cranker. Anyways, so I took my son to a job interview. It's an hour drive out there. I'm like, on the way back, we're gonna hit Home Depot, the Starbucks, the gas, all of these things. And mind you, I'm below a quarter of a tank. I don't like being below a half a tank. I don't ever want to run out of gas. That's my fear. I don't want to run out of gas. So I don't like to be below a half a tank. Well, we were below a quarter of a tank because I was going to get gas at the get-go on the way home. Yeah, see, it's stuck a little. Look at the texture we just added to that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. You guys, this one is called Bark. Not to be confused with Bark. It's Bark. Not Bark Bark. Okay, so look it. Okay, so where was I? So I take my son to the appointment. On the way back, we stop at the Home Depot. There is one roll of the bathtub stuff that I need. One roll. I go up to the thing, and on my way up, I flip my phone over to pull out the credit card or banking card. I pull out the banking card, but there's no banking card on my phone. And I go to put the thing back, but there's somebody looking at the things. There's a thinner one and the thicker. And I picked up the thicker, and I says, if I put that back, they're going to buy the thicker one because it's a better one, right? So I go up to the register lady, and I says, hi, can I set this here while I go home and get my wallet and come back and buy this because it's the last one? And she's like, well, do you have a Home Depot card? I says, no. Like, I can't have credit cards. No. And the lady who's buying her stuff next door says, how much is it? I'm like, it's like $8. And she's like, go ahead and buy it. I'll pay for it. So the lady bought my $8 thing, and she's like, it's going to cost you that much just to come back with your gas. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a sweetheart. So yeah. But then I'm thinking, what a great day. And because my Starbucks is on my phone, that I could pay for, right? We stop at Starbucks. It's not a mocha. I don't know what it was. It kind of tastes like caramel, but it wasn't mocha. So Starbucks, yet again, has failed me. And I'm a little upset with Starbucks right now. So I had a good day and a bad day. All the same day. Good and bad, good and bad. We gotta balance it out. We have an awesome person out there, lovely lady. She looked fabulous too. She looked, anyways. And I'm just like, awesome. Crap, Starbucks, shame on you. I didn't finish my drink. I gave it to my daughter because I didn't like it. Yes. This is actually the second time he's applying at where my husband works. We're not sure why they didn't call him back the first time, but he said that the interview went really well, he felt. So hopefully. But this, you guys, this is a stunning. Oh yes, because I had to get gas and I had to do the post office and stuff, which isn't as far out as Home Depot. So I got my bank card, hit the gas station, and hit the post office, and sent some Happy Mail out to a couple of peeps. Except you, Jana. I still need to make your ATC card. And speaking of ATCs, I'm going to put a postpone on the ATCs. I can't even manage to get one out. So I'm going to put a hold on that. But we still have the rack. I'm in love with this. You guys. Do we put texture next to texture on the same card? Is that even a thing? Can we do this? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, and then another good thing, I stopped for the gas and I saved 30 cents a gallon and then an extra $2.50 off the total. So my $43 gas only cost me $36. So that was a plus. But I think we could do like a half and half card. Do we go at an angle? Do we cut this at an angle and put this at an angle? I feel like these could go together. Not this one. Not this one. This one, I like this one. We're not cutting that one up. But I feel like a texture versus texture, and then I really like these. Let's see what we can do. Let's get this one trimmed down first. Hannah is tagging Mr. Hurley and saying, I'm so excited about the wild animal release. Can't wait for mine to arrive. You're going to have so much fun. So much fun. And don't forget, my friends, tomorrow is a bonus live. Come join me for a bonus live. A bonus live. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this side because I want, oops, there we go. And then we're doing 5.5 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Okay, and then we're going to cut these. That looks so nice. Looks so nice. I don't know. Do we put the hearts with it? Do we put the hearts with it? I like them together. But maybe, oh, we'll do it the one way I did the other one. Okay, so in order to do that, we're going to basically take a chunk out of the middle, and then we're gonna switch the middles. But you gotta cut them at the same time so that you get the proper thingy. Now, the black one is just a little bit longer, and that's fine. Just line them up. You're gonna cut at an angle, at some rando angle, and then you're gonna be a little bit careful because it's thick, right? We're gonna take our time, lift and go, lift and go. Okay, then we're gonna flip it so that the angle goes the same way, and then we just pick, like, line that back up. So I'm gonna put this at 2.5. I think so. A 2.5. We got a little sidetracked here. Get back on there. So I'm gonna put my cut edge at whatever measurement. At whatever measurement. Okay. Super. I love that. I love this one the most, though. I love this one the most. Are we frozen again? Yep. Glitchy? Okay. I'm just waiting a second to make sure we're done with the glitchies. It looks like we might be back. Pam says, no, don't cut that. Oh, yes. We cut it. We cut it right down. But this is nice, right? You find something that you like. So we're going to, if we ever do this again, it's Limelight on the really blackest black paper you have. And so this is the black hole paper, aka Distress Heavy Stock. I wish they would just rename it to black hole paper because it absorbs the light. It absorbs it. Sucks it in. But look at those. Aren't those nice? Textures and textures. And they go good together because the wood grain is teeny texture and then the plaster is like a big texture. So we just need now to glue them to card bases. Sound is glitchy. Okay. Let me... yeah. Okay. Hello? Hello? Sound is funky. I can't restart. Hold on a sec. Because whatever happened changed. It changed. Hello? What? See? Nope, not that thing. I don't need that one. We need this one and sound. Is that doing any better? What one is it on now? Is that better? Am I frozen? Am I frozen again? I see my head moved a little bit. Hello. Hello, my friends. Not helping. Of course it's not helping. Okay, so how about this one? We changed the microphone completely. It's still glitchy. Yeah, so has anybody left and come back to see if it sounds better if you leave and come back? Sound and video are good on end. Sounds like I'm further. I changed my cameras. Oh, and now I can't do anything on the YouTube, so that works. Where is... I am live somewhere. It's probably going to sound double here in a sec. I just turned up. I am live somewhere. Yeah, see that? Okay, so the sound quality is crapadolis, and I apologize for that, but hopefully... We're going to go back to that one and see if that helps. Because I don't know. It is reading higher in the thing. So I am currently back on the snowball. Be creative, by the way. Hello. She's like, I just joined. Maybe that's why it's not glitchy. We're going to hurry and get these done before we get kicked out. Because, you know, the YouTubes and I, we don't get along. We don't get along. We have issues. Humming to it. Sorry. You guys, all the things. I think my snowball is like not working great. I don't know. All the things. It might be better if I had a house that I didn't have to have an AC blowing right through the cameras. I don't know. It is what it is, and we just gotta deals, right? We're gonna do a toppy fold for this one, and we're gonna do a bookie fold for this one. We're going to put one of our corners on. And this is full sheet, so there's not going to be any white showing. But you could totally trim your panels before you cut the angle out. Did you see that? It said, I'm not sticking around. And it left. Our paper's not even sticking around. Okay, please, just hang out with us for a little bit. My goodness. Lots of glue. Lots of glue. So much glue. And it's not really, because this fine tip doesn't actually release a lot of glue. It's fine. It's fine. And we're going to butt that up. Usually I use double stick tape on embossing folder stuff, but I wasn't thinking about it, and I'm already gluing, so there's that. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then we just, this is why we cut them at the same time, so that you get the perfect little corners. How perfect? It's mostly perfect. It's not like perfect because no. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Look it. Isn't it fabulous? The texture on texture and the paste and all the shine. I can't. I can't. And right to the corner. Try not to glue everything else. Oh my goodness. I want to thank you all for sticking with me, exiting and coming back to make things sound better. I really appreciate it. You guys are so fabulous. Juju, hello, hello. Yes, I'm gluing myself now. Glue it. Okay. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Linda G. Thank you, Pam, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And there we have it. Now, you could totally put something on, I mean, just look at those. Air hugs from PJB Stampa. Yeah. But look at, you could put a sentiment on there. You could put ephemera on there. You could put what, these are ready to go, in my opinion, because they say a whole lot with like loves and zebra stripes and green. Oh, and we glued our card shut, so we got to check on that. But look at how lovely those are. Let us take a memento. Where did I do with those cards? Did I put them here? Like, here's the ones I did. Okay. This here is the black hole paper, but I stamped the lunar paste on. And then this one here is Shady Lunar paste with the new Black Widow Astro paste. Okay, but again, we cut the stripe. But this one, I cut it a little bit different, right? I cut it further down. This one, I got it right in the corner, and I just took a little bit off. So you can really change up the angle of the centerpiece and really make it unique. And then for these ones, I just dropped in some of the new Simon Hurley, is it Wild About You? Oh my God. You guys, me and the names. Me and the names. Me and the names. I haven't put them away. They're in here somewhere. Come here, you. Wild About You. Wild About You animals. And I did that one. But we could totally drop the zebra. Do we want to drop a zebra on there? Because why not? Or you could do, I think the zebra would be fun, but you could also do the tiger. Right? Because the tiger comes in stripes. Oh, I like those. I like those. I like those too. What do we want? Or that tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. Anna Moret. Hello, hello. You're late. No, you're just on time. Oh, I forgot to mail this. Danielle from Debbie J's channel. I have it. Oh! I forgot to mail that too. And I just mailed that person that. Gosh darn it. I need a nap apparently. I can't remember to do nothing. This was supposed to go to our crafty friend. And then this one was one on Debbie J's channel. And I need to get her to get me the address for that. I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Or maybe it's in my thing. I don't know. But I gotta mail that. Do we want to do a tiger really quick? Yeah, good sheet load of cards. Because you get... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do the tiger. We're gonna do this tiger. Because I think he would fit right nicely. Right there. Because we did it this way here, but I think right there. We're just gonna pop a little tiger on there, because we can do whatever we want. At least that's what I tell myself. Do whatever you want. Okay, we're gonna get that, and we have Guppy out. We're gonna use Guppy for his stripies. Guppy stripes. Guppy stripe. Yes. Hello, hello. Yeah, her sleep schedule is also wonky. Okay, so, oops. We're gonna get some white. We're gonna check our scraps bin. We have lots of scraps. But is our scraps? Scraps is not scrappy enough for this. Because we have coordinating dies for these. I would like to get 2 on there. Do you think we could get 2 on there? Maybe. That's the same color. We'll use that one. I don't know what paper this is. Don't come at me. Well, I know it's not stark white. We know it's not stark white because stark white is white. It's fine though. Okay. We're going in. Wait, no, we're going to use Misty. Misty, because we have the placementy thingy. We're gonna put you away. Come here, Misty. We're gonna put you to work, girlfriend. We're gonna stamp our tiger. Ugh, let go. Let go, my ego. Gaz says, by the way, I love that name to Mama Juju. It is cute. Ooh, look at that. We'll pull that off. I'll probably have to put that up a little bit. Yep. Very gentle taps with the Stellar inks. And there it is. Ugh, so, oh, no, don't peel that one. We're going to set this one on. Wait, is that the right one? No, this is not the right one. Yes, this is the right one. We just need to get it in there better. I'm looking at the nose and the tail. I think I had it perfectly, but I moved it because I thought maybe it wasn't because of the eye. Not sure how I feel about the eye placement. Once we get this in here, we're gonna call it good. We're gonna move this one, which I need to clean. We need to close that up. Now, if you want to check your placement beforehand, this is what you do. You do the thing, then you get your little placement thingy, okay? And then you ink up your stamp, and then you stamp your acetate. And then you look. And that actually looks really good. So then we clean our acetate. Clean their acetate. And then we're going to clean our stamp because I don't want it black. We're going to go guppy. Guppy. I think we did a really good job. And I'm doing very gentle taps because I'm not used to the Stellar ink pads yet. So we can add a few stampings to it. Right? Now, we did this one in reverse, which means if I find our other one. Did you guys see where the other tiger went? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in. Oh, here we go. We had this one down here, which means hopefully. Yep, I think it'll be fine. If not, it's okay. It's a little off. It's a little off, but I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody will know. No. That's how my other one is. It's fine. Is it fine? I don't know. Clean that stamp. Clean that stamp. Clean your stamps. Okay. And then we put the stamps away, and then we put Misty away. That's not really putting the stamps away, but close enough. We put our little protective-y tool, our protective tool, and then we go, let's see if we can find the dies real quick, because I don't want to fussy cut. Look what I found so quick. And then we get our new best friend. Look it! You guys, I got the Simon Hurley Scout. It's so cute. So cute. And then we have our Spellbinders is great because they tell you what you need. But for me, for the cutting, right? Cutting. Wait, here we go. Here we go. So we need cutting. We need a C plate, the stuff in the middle, a B, and an A. So here's the A, B, and then C. C, the magic mat, that goes there. And then C, our other cutting plate, which I cut one die with. Isn't it cute? I was really proud of myself when I did that. And then we're going to cut our tigers right on the magic mat. And this one goes to this one. And we're going to grab a little bit of our mint tape just to make sure it stays put. We're looking for similar halo-y mounts. Ah! I think we got it. I think we got it. And then we send it on through to the other side. It doesn't need a ton of pressure to hold it in place. It does not have suction cups, you guys. But I don't feel like I need to hold it like, oh my gosh, look at it. Isn't he cute? Oh, he turned out so nice. We'll put that little guy there. Okay, and put this guy here, and then we cut this guy. But I need to see where we're putting it. Oops. Mama Juju says, I'm thinking I need the stamps and dies in your life. I'm fortunate. I am super, super fortunate that Ranger said be our designer. And I got to be a designer. And so I got my products for free. However, it's so fabulous. I did purchase the stencil with the... I purchased this one, the animal prints, and I purchased the other one that I did not get, the giraffe one, which is, or no, Lush Leaves. I purchased Lush Leaves because, well, I have a binder. I have a binder of proof that I really enjoy the stuffs. I enjoy the stuffs. Ranger and Simon Hurley and Spellbinders, because they do the dies and stuff, they all do really great products, you know. Good stuffs. If you do wind up purchasing, please consider using affiliate links, whether they're my affiliate links linked down in the link tree below, or affiliates of your other favorite crafters. Because it's like a twofer. You're purchasing your stuff already. It's literally an extra couple of clicks to get into the site. And then you're sending bonus infos and you're sending information to the affiliate that you're using, that you are enjoying the content of the creator that is attached to that link. I hope that makes sense. Yes, the magic mats. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Which is really good because it brings in some more orange. We don't have a ton of orange on this one, or this one for that matter. But yeah, so that does help. And I think I like it more up. I think I do. We like it. We like it there. But I'm going to go ahead and tape these down because I have this feeling that they're not going to stick very well. Debbie J! You guys, Debbie J is going to... And then one Stamp and Share, or Sublimation Thursday. Sublimation Thursday. And Debbie J will be hanging out with me on my channel. And we're going to be playing with all the sublimation-y stuff. Because we have it and we don't use it enough. So we're going to pop it out like once a month. So I hope you guys tune in on Thursday the 25th at 3 p.m. Still the same time as our 3 p.m. Thursdays. It's just going to be about sublimation. And then this one's not peeling right. I ripped it funny. There we go. He's nice. He's nice. You're doing your nails? I need to get mine done. They need it. I need a haircut. I need a